are you all? I hope you're all doing great. Good. This morning we have religious and moral education, RME, and we are still on the topic religious leaders. We've learned about the birth of Jesus Christ. We've learned about the birth of the prophet Muhammad. Today we are going to look at another important person in the history of our country, Ghana. Very, very important person. Okay, before we go on, please take your RME textbook and open to page 42. Yes, page 42, and let's learn together. Good, learners. Let's move on. Okonfa-Enokye was a good friend of Osei Tutu the First. He was a good friend of Osei Tutu the First. And then Osei Tutu was a chief in the Ashanti Kingdom. He was a chief in the Ashanti Kingdom. Okonfa-Enokye was also a religious leader. He was a really religious leader. He was a religious priest. He was a priest. Okay, so we are going to look at his real name, his birth, and then the names of his parents. Yes, and the things that he did for the Ashanti Kingdom. So we are going to look at his real name. His real name is Kwame Eje. Yes, his real name is Kwame Eje, but some other people calls him Frimpong Manso. Yes, other people was calling him Frimpong Manso. Good. And then his mother's name was Mami Akube. His mother's name was Mami Akube. Now, his mother had two names, Mami Akube and Menubia. Some called her Mami Akube, and some other people called her Menubia. Good. And his father's name was called Eja Ano. His father's name was called Eja Ano. Very good. Now let's look at his birth. Now, Okonfa-Enokye was born between the time of 1640 and then 1670. On your screen, you will see a different figure. Please pardon me, it's a printing or typing mistake. But he was born between the time of 1640 and 1670 in the eastern region in a town called Ewukugwa. He was born in a town called Ewukugwa in the eastern region. Yes. Now, when he was born and when he was 1 week old, people heard a lot of stories about him. And what are the stories? People heard that Okonfa-Enokye, as old as he was 1 week old, he was holding something in his hand that no one was able to take away from him. Yes, no one was able to take it away from him. Even the midwives that delivered him, yes, they were not able to take that thing from his hand. And that thing was a cow tail, podua, cow tail. He was holding it when he was born. So they called his father, Ejano. They called him to come and open Okonfa-Enokye's hand. So when the history has it that he was able to open the palm, and then he saw the talisman in Okonfa-Enokye's hand, the podua in the Okonfa-Enokye's hand. Yes. So Okonfa-Enokye grew up and became a chief priest, a very important one. He did so many miracles for the Ashanti Kingdom. He did so many good things for the Ashanti Kingdom, like commanding the golden stool from the sky. Yes, commanded a golden stool from the sky and gave it to the Asante kingdom. Yes, the stool was full of gold. It was all gold, and that golden stool is very, very important for the Asante people. It is very important for the Asante people. Yes. He also did another thing. He also planted a sword in the ground. He planted a sword in the ground. Yes, the sword is still there up to now. No one is able to take it from the ground. It's still there. When you go to the Asante region, Menchia Palace, the sword is there. And then no one has been able to take it from the ground. So it is still there. Good. Now let's go back. Let's look at the picture of Okofanochi commanding the golden stool from the sky. Look at it. You see him holding the talisman with the hands up. Yes. Commanding the stool from up. Yes, the golden stool. Very good. So, Okofanochi was a very special person. Everybody is special, but Okofanochi was special. He was born to come and do good things for the Asante kingdom. Good. Now, what have we learned today? What have we learned today? Okay, we've learned about Okofanochi, and then said he was a friend of Osei Tutu the First. He was also born in a town called Ewukugwa in the eastern region. Yes. And then what? His mother's name was what? Mame Akube, sorry. Mame Akube, and other people called her Menubia. And his father's name was called Ejano. Yes. So both his parents were farmers. Both of his parents were farmers. Very good. And then we also learned that he did good things for the Asante kingdom. When he was born, he had in his hand a cow's tail in his hand that no one was able to take it from him except his father, who came to open the hand. Now, he also commanded golden stool from the sky to the Asante people. He commanded the golden stool from the sky to the Asante people. And he also did another thing that no one was able to do. He planted a sword in the ground, and up to now the sword is still there. No one has been able to take it out from the ground. Yes. So this ends our story or our lesson for today. We will be back again. We are not done with Okofanochi yet. We are going to look at it on the next lesson. Okay, there is homework for you to do. Please, your textbook, take page 43 and answer the first exercise for me. Page 43 and answer the first exercise for me. Good. So this ends today's lesson. Thank you so much for listening and paying attention. Please stay at home. Coronavirus is still there. Please stay at home. And if you have to go out, please take your nose mask and then take your hand sanitizer. Stay safe, be good boys and girls, and hope to see you all soon. I love you all. Bye bye.